Mr. Holland, how would you describe the corporate culture at Eskimo Joes?
I think our corporate culture is based around enthusiasm. Everything we do, the hospitality that we strive for, all stems from enthusiasm, from our owner all the way down. If we're not enthusiastic about what we do, we can't expect our people to be enthusiastic, and we can't expect them to deliver on genuine and authentic hospitality with guests. So everything starts there and stems from that.
And what are some processes slash things that you do to implement that culture?
Well, obviously we do a lot of things. First and foremost, just emulating enthusiasm as a management group, displaying the type of behaviors that we want to see from our staff. And to be enthusiastic, to be honest, to be genuine, to also hold people accountable, and try our best to be consistent in terms of how we enforce our policies, and also reward and acknowledge performance that is at and above standard. Our mission statement is to delight every guest by giving our best, and that's really kind of what we strive for as a management team. Is also what we expect from our team members, that if they're giving their very best, and putting the guests first, that's all really we can ask of them, is that they're making their very best effort. And that may mean making sure that you're able, something as simple as getting to work on time. You can't give your best if you're not here when you're supposed to be here. Making sure that you're that you're well rested, and that you're able to be sharp at work. If you don't make good decisions before your shift or the night before your shift, you may not be able to give your best the following day. So really, it's trying to not only emulate that, but also teach that, and create a culture of people who keep that in mind, and take hospitality seriously, and really give their best effort to delight their guests.
Okay. You're talking about policies and bringing out the best in your employees. Do you have any specific things that we do to bring out that in our employees, such as employee benefits, or things to bring about that specific culture?
Yeah, well, I think it starts with our Coaching for Success system. Our Coaching for Success system is a tool that management uses to reward people through feedback forms, and try to reinforce the positive performance and positive attitudes that impact the culture, and also through coaching forms and action plan forms to hold people accountable, and make sure people know when they've fallen below standard or when they haven't met policy. The action plan form allows us to put a plan of action into place for an employee, and create a timeline associated with that. If they have failed to respond to coaching, then an action plan form would be the next step. So that kind of guides our Coaching for Success system each and every day in operations. But beyond that, I think we make an attempt to have a wholesome work environment where people feel safe, and where they can feel free and comfortable bringing issues to management. If they have a problem with another team member or another manager, or a safety concern or a maintenance concern, we want people to feel comfortable bringing those things forward. We do a number of things on a lot of different levels to try to positively impact employee morale. Through immediate rewards, letting people pick things out of a treasure chest if they do a good job, throwing employee parties and social activities to try to keep employee morale up. We've created a nice facility and a break room where people feel comfortable hanging out between shifts, before or after their shift. I know employee meals is something that the staff value tremendously. The discount that's extended to them company-wide, not just here at Joe's. Efforts to give people anniversary shirts through our company, the Christmas shirt. There are opportunities like that. So there's a variety of ways that we try to positively impact employee morale as well as our culture in that regard. And again, we do expect a certain degree of loyalty. We want our staff to view themselves as brand ambassadors, not just while they're here with the shirt on, but even when they're away from Joe's, that they take a certain sense of pride in working here, and that they'll represent our brand in a positive way.